Good day dear teachers! For today's video, i-discuss po natin ang DepEd Order number 005 Series 2025 na inilabas noong March 20, 2025. Ito ay ang the additional implementing guidelines on the grant of a teaching allowance for public school teachers. This DepEd order provides additional guidelines for the effective implementation of granting the teaching allowance to all qualified public school teachers engaged in the basic education curriculum. So, ang strict implementation of this DepEd order shall commence in school year 2025-2026 and school years thereafter. Ano nga ba ang reasons or intention why this DepEd order was implemented? So, in closure to DepEd order number 005 series 2025, the rationale behind the teaching allowance is rooted in the constant effort of the government to motivate, capacitate, and empower the public school teachers. This allowance serves as a support mechanism to alleviate the financial burden on teachers by covering expenses necessary for delivering quality education and creating a conducive learning environment, and ultimately contributing to the betterment of our society. It is a step towards recognizing and valuing the hard work and dedication of all public school teachers who always go above and beyond their call of duties. So, magkano ba ang teaching allowance this coming school year 2025-2026? As per DepEd Order number 5, from 5,000 magiging 10,000 na po ito. Sino-sino naman yung mga qualified na makakatanggap ng teaching allowance? So, this order shall apply to all qualified DepEd public school teachers as defined in this IRR shall be granted a teaching allowance. This includes guidance counselors, school librarians, industrial arts or vocational instructors, and all other persons performing supervisory and/or administrative functions in all public schools. Additionally, alternative learning system and mobile teachers and district ALS coordinators in all public elementary, junior, and senior high schools and community learning centers are included. The Department of Education aims to ensure that the allocation, distribution, and utilization of the teaching allowance are aligned with the following objectives. First, support DepEd's vision, mission, mandate, and core values by providing public school teachers with financial assistance to procure essential teaching materials and cover incidental expenses necessary for effective teaching delivery. Next, enhance the capacity of teachers to create conducive and adaptive learning environments that meet diverse educational needs through accessible funding for both tangible and intangible resources. Next, ensure equitable, transparent, and accountable disbursement of funds with regional and division offices adhering to standardized guidelines in the processing, distribution, and monitoring of the teaching allowance. And the last, promote a sustainable and proactive approach to teacher support with an initial allowance of 5,000 pesos per teacher for school year 2024-2025, increasing to 10,000 pesos in school year 2025-2026 and succeeding years, thereby fostering continuous professional development and quality education delivery. Sino-sino ba yung mga entitled to receive the full amount of teaching allowance na 10,000 pesos? So, as per this DepEd Order number 5 Series 2025, Lahat ng qualified DepEd public school teachers na may teaching load regardless of the hours or minutes within the current school year are entitled to receive the full amount, which is 10,000 pesos. Paano naman yung mga walang teaching load kagaya halimbawa ng mga teachers na naka-absence without leave and yung mga naka-indefinite sick leave and study leave with the current school year? Makakatanggap din ba sila ng teaching allowance? Ang sagot ay opo, yes, makakatanggap sila ng teaching allowance pero hindi buong 10,000 pesos. Depende kung kailan ba sila naka-leave with the current school year. What about the school heads or yung mga head teachers? Makakatanggap ba sila ng teaching allowance? Ang sagot ay depende po dahil nakalagay dito sa number 2, the payment of the prorated teaching allowance. Pag sinabing prorated, may computation yung amount na marireceive ng teacher. The payment of the prorated teaching allowance for teachers covered by the Section 10A in relation to Section 9, paragraphs A and B of the IRR of Republic Act 11997, particularly number 1, those with no teaching load and performing non-teaching functions, duties, and responsibilities within the current school year. And number 2, those who are on absence without leave, indefinite sick leave, study leave, or scholarship within the current school year, who resume duty within the current school year. And Section 10C, those school heads or head teachers initially assigned with no teaching load but who are required to render actual teaching hours or minutes due to the absence or unavailability of a teacher shall be computed based on the following formula. On Table 1, the table outlines the percentage of teaching allowance granted to teachers based on their assumption of duty relative to the start of the school year. So, if a teacher assumes duty within the first 30 days of classes, they will receive 100% of teaching allowance. If a teacher assumes duty naman after the first 30 days, but within 90 days, they will receive 80% of the teaching allowance. If a teacher assumes duty after 90 days, but within 150 days, they will receive 50% of teaching allowance. And last, if the teacher assumes duty after 150 days, but before the end of the school year, they will receive only 20% of the teaching allowance. The note at the bottom states that this computation follows DBM DepEd Joint Circular Number 2, Series 2021. For school heads naman or head teachers initially assigned with no teaching load but who are required to render actual teaching hours or minutes, they are required to submit the Accomplished Electronic School Form or ESF7 as proof of actual teaching hours or minutes rendered to qualify for a prorated teaching allowance. This table explains how the prorated teaching allowance is computed for teachers who are expected to retire within the current school year. So the percentage of allowance depends on the actual number of teaching days served from the start of classes until their retirement. So for those teachers who serve more than 150 days, they will receive 100% of the teaching allowance. For the teachers naman who will serve between 91 and 150 days will receive 80% of the teaching allowance. Teachers who serve between 31 and 90 days receive 50% of the teaching allowance. And for the teachers who will serve 30 days or less will receive only 20% of the teaching allowance. So the more days a teacher actively teaches, the higher the percentage of their teaching allowance. So this policy ensures that retiring teachers receive a fair portion of the allowance based on their actual service duration. So it's just follow the section 10, paragraph B of the IRR of Republic Act 11997, which governs this computation. So the strict implementation of this order shall commence in school year 2025-2026 and continue in subsequent school years. That's all for today, dear teachers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe my YouTube channel, Teacher V.